Starting and running a business is hard, but you don't have to do it alone. Whether you're an established business owner or thinking about starting a side hustle to earn extra income, I am here to teach you how to show up as your unfiltered self, level up your business, and thrive as a mompreneur. Let's embrace the chaos and start enjoying the journey together. I'm Amy Traw, and you're listening to the Motivated Mompreneur Podcast. Welcome back into the Motivated Mompreneur Podcast. As I sit here today recording this episode, I am just sitting in such a place of eternal gratitude. I'm sitting in a state of gratitude because we just wrapped up our annual Confidence Sells event. This is the second year we hosted it here in Northeast Ohio, and we changed it up this year. This year's event was completely planned by my audience and with the help of a community of volunteers. And let me tell you, I could not have done it without them, without the support of our vendors, of our sponsors, without the support of our attendees for saying yes to themselves, stretching outside their comfort zone and getting in the room with us at the event. Because let's face it, it's not easy to do that. It is scary putting yourself out there. Believe me, I know. I have totally been in those situations where it's like, you know what, I just can't people today. It's so easy to make excuses and hold ourselves back and play small. But when we stretch ourselves, the growth that happens is absolutely incredible. It's in stretching ourselves, in having the courage to show up over and over and over before you feel ready. That's what builds confidence. That's what gets you the results that you want. You know, I was talking to someone earlier today and they were asking me, they're like, how was the event? How did it go? And I said, it was flawless. But in a lot of ways, it kind of reminded me of when I was pregnant again. You spend 9 months pregnant. You're creating this human. And for me, the planning process begins 9 months ago. And it is a labor of love, literally. There is so much planning that goes into hosting an event behind the scenes. And granted, this year it was easier, but there was a different set of challenges that we had to navigate. The economy is completely different than it was last year. Just different things popped up, different situations that I had to navigate. That's kind of uncharted territory. Things I had to reach out to mentors in my space and go, how would you handle this? There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people don't really see. But you do all this planning, you do all this preparation, you're getting things ready. And there's still that anticipation in the back of your mind where you're questioning, okay, I planned all of this. I think I'm ready, but how's the delivery going to go? Is this going to go how I think it's planned out in my mind? Or is this going to be a complete and utter just disaster? I am so happy to report that yesterday it went off without a hitch. I mean, we changed it up this year. Everything from the beginning was planned by the community, and that really helped. That helped because I got to see what my community needed, what they wanted, what they desired. Because at the end of the day, this is not about me. It is so easy to look at people hosting events, to look at speakers on the stage and go, wow, look at her. No, I never, ever want you to look at me and go, oh, wow, look what she's doing. It's not look at me. It's come with me. Let me show you how. Let me help you navigate this because this is hard. It is hard running a business and throw in motherhood. And it's a challenge. But that missing piece is community. We need each other. We are not meant to do this alone, and we can't do this alone. It brought up over and over and over yesterday with all of our speakers in the room how important having those people in your corner, how important that piece really truly is. You need those people to clear the path for you, to link arms and pick you up when you fall down, and people to have your back. But this starts by making a decision that, you know what? I want more, and claiming that decision of what you want, and knowing that, you know what, this life, nothing's guaranteed. Let's start embracing the journey and living this life to its fullest. And then once you make that decision, you got to share it. Shout it out. Find an accountability partner. Tell your kids, tell your spouse, tell your friends. But here's the thing. Again, this is where that community piece comes in, because you will be misunderstood by people that are close to you. This happened to me. I still have someone very close to me that doubts and tries to protect me. She wants me to stay safe, but I have to live this life for me. I know I'm meant for more. I know that, yes, I have a degree in a completely unrelated field, and I am no longer using that degree. I am no longer using that license I worked very hard for, but I've evolved. I've evolved as a person, but I am so deeply rooted in my why I am doing what I'm doing. I know the impact that I have to make on this world, and I am going to do what it takes to get there, because I'm willing to bet on myself. I'm willing to bet on myself. And that took me years to feel comfortable with that decision, especially when I do have people that don't get it. And maybe you do too. And you don't have to justify yourself to anyone. This is your life. And there will always be people that don't understand it. And when they judge you, when they question you, you don't even have to explain yourself. You don't have to justify yourself, because you are so deeply rooted in that why. So I encourage you, if you are a business owner and you're like, you know what, this is hard. Yeah, it is hard. But look at those ahead of you. Look at those around you. Borrow the belief. Get the support you need. Find those people that have your back. They're out there. But in order to find them, a lot of times you have to stretch yourself. You have to put yourself in new rooms. You have to let go of certain relationships. And that's not easy, especially when it's those people that are close to you, that are questioning you. And yeah, once you do that, it gets a little easier. You know, you can still love them, you can still respect them, but at the end of the day, do it for you. Do it for your family. Do it for your kids. Do it for the future generations. Here's the thing. The more and more of us, especially as moms, that are like, you know what? We can have it both. We can be an awesome mom and run a thriving business. We do not have to choose. When we step into that and embrace that, do you know what we're doing? We're empowering our kids. We're empowering a future generation that, you know what? You get to live this life, not for one day down the road that you're not guaranteed, but you're living this life for today. And isn't that the best gift ever that we could give our kids? I really feel like it's not the words that we say, it's our actions. It's modeling those behaviors, because our kids, they're always watching us. They're always noticing. They're seeing how we respond, how we react, how we behave. And that is a beautiful gift that we can give them. I am, again, truly humbled. I am truly grateful. And I am truly tired, to be completely honest with you. But gosh, it was so worth it. Seeing the connections formed in that room, being able to provide the space to have women connect with one another, to find their next collaboration, to come together in community. From the bottom of my heart, if you were in the room, if you were cheering me on from the sidelines, if you're listening to this today, I am grateful for you. I am so, so thankful that you are taking time out of your day to listen to what I have to say. And I am always here to support you. Until next time, Mama, stop dreaming and start taking messy action. You've got this. Are you loving what you're hearing? Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode.